guys, welcome to Soul's No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your timeless tarot reading. And whenever it is that you're tuning into the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all doing really well. Now we're going to dive in with I think this is the mermaids and the dolphins. And set the theme for the reading. Oh my gosh, we have one already. Worthiness. I love this. Any more messages for the collective? Any more messages? Cards are jumping in. I thought one turned over. Music for manifesting. Right, let's leave it there. And then mother healing. It's like, oh, you know what? I'm sick. I'm sick of this energy. Right, worthiness. It says, know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. Then we have music for manifesting. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire. Then while you chant, hum, sing or play music. Then mother healing at the bottom of the deck. We've got as your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly. Wow. And accurately. So these two cards are linked. The music for manifesting to speed things up. It says think of what you want whilst you hum, sing, chant or play music. And the more that you heal any mother related issues that you have, the more rapidly and accurately your manifestations are going to come in. So let's move these cards. Let's shift these up. And in the bang smack in the middle of them is your worthiness. So this is going to be a reading, I'm hoping, that is going to identify or show you your worthiness so that you can clear up whatever is standing in the way. Oh my gosh, of you manifesting what you want. We're having spillages everywhere. Right, let's grab some cards and clarify this with the tarot. Let's see what's going on. So you could be a mother. And if you're not a mother, then this is talking about, you know, in a relationship with your mother. Right. I don't know how. Oh, look at that. Queen of Cups. I'm going to keep that. I don't know if that turned over or if it was already that way round in the deck. I didn't have time to see. Right, well, we've got the Queen of Cups, and that to me is that maternal energy. It's Cancer energy. Cancer links back to the 4th house. The 4th house is about home, roots, family. It's also about the matriarch, so that mother energy that we were just talking about. Right, show me more about this reading, Spirit. Show me why the Queen of Cups is here. Five of Wands, ooh, 3 of Cups. So there may be some sort of competition, conflict, fighting. If this is an external, it very well could be internal. Since the 5 of Wands is bang smack in the middle of both of these Cups cards, the Queen and the 3 of Cups, it can speak about whether it's a group, a social group. It's so weird. It's so weird. Right. We've got 5 people on this card that are all fighting to reach this flame, to reach the light, whether it's an opportunity, potential, whatever that flame is going to represent for you. 5 people. And then we've got 4 people here, 3 and the 3 of Cups, and then this maternal energy. So you plus these 2 cards equals the 5. I feel as though this is representing some sort of, like I say, competition, jealousy that you are on the receiving end, and it very well could be coming from a social group, a group of women. These could be sisters, they could be family members, they could be cousins, they could be friends, but also a maternal energy as well. It's like, I don't know, but it seems as though there's only one person that's going to be able to get their hand on this flame. The 5 of Wands can speak about it's petty fights and arguments, dysfunction. That particular imagery is giving me like crabs in a barrel. Like, I think the saying is something about if you put like loads of crabs in a barrel and one crab tries to climb out of that barrel, the other crabs are going to pull that crab back into the barrel. It's like, you're not escaping. You're going to stay in this shit with the rest of us. And that's the energy that I'm feeling. So some of you could be going through this right now. Some of you, this could be reflecting an energy that you've dealt with in the past. Or this very well could be a prediction of energy that you're going to be dealing with as time unfolds. It depends where you are in the timeline. Show me more about the Queen of Cups and this Three of Cups with the Five of Wands in the middle. We've got a lot of water on the table. Like I said, the Queen of Cups is Cancer energy. The Three of Cups is also Cancer energy, which is really funny because, like I said, Cancer rules the 4th house. So these very well could be family members, regardless of their gender. They're shown as 3 women, but they could be guys as well. But this is family. This is a family thing. Right, show me more about this energy, Spirit. The Chariot. Yeah, it's like you just want to move forward, or you're being encouraged to move forward, to take the lead in this situation. Like I said, there's one person in this group that's wanting to take the lead. It's just that there's other people around that either don't want you to take the lead, and this isn't of the group, this is of yourself here. It looks as though you're trying to escape a dysfunctional situation so that you can move forward with your own drive, your own ambitions. This is success. This is mastering an aspect of yourself as well. And it's so funny because the Chariot is Cancer energy. So all of the cards apart from the Five of Wands is Cancerian energy at the minute. I don't know if there's something, oh my God, going on astrologically with Cancer at the minute. Wow, look at that. We've got the Queen of Swords and then the Eight of Cups. Whew. So yeah, it's like, I don't know if something going on with Cancer, but Cancer, as I said, rules the 4th house. The 4th house is roots, it's self-care, it's that emotional energy. It's all about your foundation. So it feels as though there's somebody here that's wanting to step outside of, move away from some sort of foundational energy. Be that a partner, be that, you know, a mother, a social group. But someone's wanting to walk away, to cut something out of their life that no longer serves them. And it very well could be this bickering, this backbiting, this dysfunctional energy, the competitiveness within a situation. But it feels like there's a quote that says you can't compete where you don't compare. And that may be the issue here with this group, if this is a family group. You may stand out. Like I say, this Chariot is being asked to take the lead. This is an energy of self-mastery, self-control. You may have brought yourself back into balance, back into harmony, harmonized your shadow and your light, your masculine and feminine energy. And you may be the only person in this social group or family situation that's done that. It's like you're recognizing your worthiness, or you're being encouraged to see your worthiness here and know that you deserve to receive good. So you sort of allowing yourself to stay embroiled in whatever kind of energy this is, however this is showing up for you, isn't a reflection of your worthiness. This is going to be a reflection of your worthiness. Turning your back, moving away, understanding that you may have emotionally invested. Like I say, there's so much water energy here. So you're very much emotionally connected to this group, however it's showing up for you. But the Queen of Swords is very intellectual. She's going to look at the facts. She's going to be very objective as she is, you know, looking at this situation. She's not going to allow all this emotion and sentiment to sway her decision-making process. So there's something that, it should be this way around. I feel like there's something that you're analysing. There's something you're thinking about. There's choices and decisions that you're looking into making, and they very well may result in you walking away from something. Right, okay. Oh my God, look at that. That was a chunk. Ooh, wow. And then the sun. Right, let's put the sun at the back, 'cause I think that's the way that they came out. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Exactly. Then we've got, oh my God, then we've got the Death card. The cards are slipping out my fingers today. Then we've got the Death card, which is an ending, permanent end to this dysfunctional, competitive situation. Again, it's water energy. The 9 of Cups is water energy. There's so much emotion. So much emotion. I'm just going to say your advice and guidance here is, if you want to reach this point of the 9 of Cups, this Queen of Swords is understanding that there needs to be an end. You need to liberate yourself from this to reach your Nine of Cups. And I think that I sense that you have that understanding already. This is only going to be a confirmation for those of you that this message is for. You know that there's a direction that you're supposed to be moving in. You know that there's, something that you're supposed to be doing, and you're not going to find it where you currently are. So bringing an end to a foundation, because again, the 13 of the Death card reduces down to a 4. So we're going back to that 4th house energy. This is a foundational energy, bringing, like I say, some sort of change to that kind of a scenario. Then we got the Knight of Cups, more water energy. So you could be dealing with the water sign, more than one water sign, but there's a lot of water energy in here. We've got the Knight of Cups. This is Pisces energy. So this is taking action towards what it is that your heart is wanting. And the way that it's come out, like on top of this 8 of Cups, it's like you're moving in the direction of what it is that your heart wants. Be it a person, be it an energy of just peace and calm and tranquility and quietness. The 8 of Cups is seeking out the 9th cup. So they're recognizing that where they're stood, their emotional fulfillment isn't here. So we go from the 8 to the 9 in effect. So you've got to leave something behind for you to reach this point of, bringing in your wishes. And it's so funny because 2 of the cards, the initial cards that came out, both speak about your manifestation. And that's exactly what this 9 of Cups is. As your feelings towards your mother heal and your desires will manifest more rapidly and accurately. So I feel that with this shift in focus, or you taking the lead here, closing something out, it's going to put you, whether that's in an emotional place where you're able to focus on bringing in what it is that you do want, as opposed to fighting off that which you don't want, because that is also manifesting as well. Because we've got this manifesting over the 5 of Wands, but you've got to disconnect from that. Then we've got the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. We're looking at fire energy here. 3 of Wands is Aries. 5 of Wands is Leo energy. But this is you waiting for your ships to come in. And again, these ships come in after you've sort of left something behind, after you've cut something out of your life. And then look what we get at the bottom of the last card out. It's the Sun. It's absolutely beautiful. So this speaks of the manifestation coming through. This speaks of manifestation, success, happiness, a return, back to the essence of who you are. If you've been engaged or embroiled, like I say, in this tricky energy to navigate, this is like a coming back to yourself. And like I was saying, this person here is reaching for that flame. You're connected to it in the Sun card. You're connected to it. This is absolutely fascinating. Right, what's at the bottom of the deck? The 9 of Swords, the Hierophant, and the 7 of Pentacles. Right, okay. I don't know if this is your energy or somebody else's energy. Right, I feel that whatever burden you've been carrying, we go from the 10 of Wands to the Page of Wands. So that is like progression in terms of how the minor arcana works. We go from Ace to 10 and then from Page to King. So it's like you've reached the end of a cycle. You've put in a lot of work into whatever this foundational situation, family situation, mother of your children situation, whatever it's going to be. You've put in a lot of work. You were carrying a lot of weight and responsibility and a burden. And you can see the difference in the energy between these 2 cards once you drop it, once you walk away. It's like you leave all of that baggage there. She's got 1 wand in her hand. And then you see how things brighten up. That's what I mean, like the sun comes out in this energy. We go from this black and white, dull, grey looking energy to you receiving, whether it's good news or a new beginning or following your heart, following your passions. It's like, it's just a brand new start here. You're eager to try something new, to take a risk because you've taken the lead in your own life, so to speak. And that may either be stressing you out, it could be stressing somebody that you're connected to out. But there's an investment here that's being made, that somebody's wanting to see manifest. And it may be that the seeds that you planted weren't coming to fruition because the soil that you'd planted those seeds in, the foundation in which those seeds were planted, in effect, it wasn't supportive of these seeds coming, you know, it wasn't supportive of them growing. I don't know how else to say it. Yeah. There was something up with the soil where you'd planted these seeds. So there's been, I don't know whether it's an awakening, a spiritual growth, an elevation with the Hierophant energy. But I feel as though you've looked at your values, your beliefs here. A lot to do with your worthiness and what it is that you do deserve. You may have been in this Nine of Swords energy when you were carrying this burden, when you were putting in this work, when you were engaged in this fight in whatever shape it shows up. But this is what's coming to an end, or you're being asked to bring this to an end if you're not in this energy right now, or you know what I mean. Take it where it fits on the timeline. Right, are there any more messages? Oh, good God. Right. Oh, my God. We've had a spillage. Oh, wow. Look at this, though. Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and then the World. So we've got the Knight of Cups in the main reading. It's come out again. Knights are all about taking action. So it's you taking action to close this cycle out. That's exactly what we said with the death and rebirth energy, the Eight of Cups, you walking away. This is you moving towards your freedom, taking action towards your freedom, knowing that, you know, the lesson here has been learned. Whatever this cycle was, it's like you learnt the lesson. You learnt the lesson, right? And there was two that fell on my lap. Wow. You can't make this shit up. And we got the Six of Swords and then the Ace of Wands. So you moving on to this new beginning. We saw the wand here being thrown in the air. And look, the sun is coming up there on the horizon. It's all tied in. Your wish fulfillment is elsewhere. And you're being asked to move towards it in whatever direction that's going to be. But it's not, as I keep saying, I don't want to keep saying, it's not where you currently are. And then what are these two? The Moon and the Two of Wands. We've got this divine, well, I don't know if it's divine, but the Moon is feminine energy. So I feel as though psychically, spiritually, you're being guided to make a decision or to take action if you're at a crossroads here. It feels like this person's sort of like, right, okay, what direction am I going to go in? What path am I going to pick? And it's going to be away from that which has been triggering insecurities or fears or, you know, anxieties, confusion. Pick a different path away from that. And that's what's going to leave you with one of these wands. The Two of Wands to the Ace of Wands. It's you picking the path. And this path, whatever it's going to be, is going to be outside of your comfort zone. You're going to have to move in a direction that you've never moved before. But I feel as though you're intuitively being guided here. And it's all off the back of some sort of like spiritual awakening or connection to source and spirit. Then we got the King of Wands at the bottom. And that's you being, or following your vision, taking action towards your vision. Whatever that's going to be. There may be a new idea. This could be something, you know, entrepreneurial or work related that you're wanting to manifest here, or that comes in really quickly once you make these changes. But this is a leader, an expert communicator, somebody that's really motivated to take action. Right, okay, do we need... In fact, I've made a new deck. I don't know if it's going to be relevant, but I want to use it. I want to use it. So, can we have any more messages for the collective spirit? I'll wrap this reading up. Right, okay. We'll get one more. No, we won't. We'll get loads more. Right, let's start with this one. Practice makes perfect. Right, okay. As I was just saying, like, there's been some sort of spiritual awakening or a shift in your perspective. There's like, and this card is exactly that, spiritual initiation and upgrade in your gifts. This is you now working out how you can put the knowledge that you learned on this previous cycle, how you can transmute that into being of service. So I don't know if this idea or this new path that you're moving towards is going to see you imparting knowledge, being a teacher, a spiritual teacher of some kind. And then we've got divine timing here. So this is all about the passage of time. So like I said, with this world and closing out a cycle, the new isn't going to come in until the old has been closed out. The new isn't going to come in until the old has been closed out. And you may have been in this cycle for a long time, because we've got divine timing here. Yeah, look at that. Warning, blast zone ahead. Confrontation or destructive explosion. So you removing yourself from this cycle, I say it may have some sort of kickback, as I was saying about the crabs in the barrel. Those crabs aren't just going to let you climb out of the barrel and go on your merry way and leave them all in the barrel. Right, let me get this one off the floor. So there may be a confrontation that's required or that's necessary, or somebody is bringing to you. They may blow up. They could be angry. Like I say, there may be some sort of fight. Or you're being asked to fight for this new beginning. And then finally, we've got no means no. And that's a complete sentence. So I don't know if somebody's going to ask you to stay, or like I say, try and get you to stay in the barrel with everybody else, whether that's directly or indirectly, but no means no. So I feel that there's a need for you to put your foot down here, even if a confrontation is required. That we've got yeet or be yeeted, and that's basically saying you've got the opportunity to evolve, and if you don't evolve, you get left behind. And that's exactly what I was talking about with this group here. It's like, I don't feel that they understand that you're not climbing out of that barrel for any other reason, but it's part of your evolution, it's part of your growth, it's part of your journey. And if they're meant to climb out of that barrel, then they will too. But you're not going to allow them to leave you behind. You know what your mission is. You know what it is what path or direction it is that you're supposed to be moving in. So don't allow somebody to hold you back. This is a time for you guys who this is resonating with to evolve. Right. Let's grab an energy oracle and let's wrap this up. We got the world at the bottom. We have the world in the main reading, just closing out that cycle. Any advice and guidance for the collective? But yeah, these people really may feel as though you're leaving them behind. Oh my gosh. Right, we'll just take that one. Because we've got this Nine of Swords next to it. So these fears, anxieties, worries very well could be of the other person or the group, or of a maternal energy that feels as though you're leaving them behind. Storm warning, 10. 10s are the ending, closing out of a cycle. As I say, there may be a confrontation as this cycle closes out. There may be, as it says there, destructive explosion. We've got this tornado and lightning swirling in, causing destruction and chaos. There may be almost like an eruption of emotion as you're closing this cycle out. I'm going to read that. I'm sure I've read it before. But let's read that and get you some advice and guidance. And close this reading out. Number 10. Okay. This card indicates a potential difficulty either in the external world or within yourself and your emotional life. There's so much emotion in all emotional cards in this reading. The difficulty is coming closer, and you may have already heard the rumblings of potential problems around you. The caution here is to be conscious yet not fearful. So expect this confrontation, expect this blow up, but don't let it scare you. Don't be fearful of it. It says, consider what's going on and look at the situation with calm clarity. Investigate your options and honour yourself and your intentions. Stand up for yourself and take action on your own behalf. As with all difficulty, even the worst storm will pass. Always remember that you have the power and wisdom to handle whatever may come your way. Absolutely beautiful. Right, I'm going to leave that there, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.